Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Anis Wahyu Putra. I'm a student in University in Sanjita, Indonesia, and my major is digital business. Today, I would like to talk about an issue that is deeply relevant to many young people from rural or regional areas, often referred to as anak daerah. This topic is about the difficult choice we face when pursuing education and career opportunities, while at the same time carrying strong responsibilities toward our families and hometowns. For young people from big cities, opportunities are often close and easily accessible. However, for anak daerah, success usually requires leaving home, moving to larger cities, adapting to new environments, and sometimes leaving behind family obligation. This situation creates an inner conflict between ambition and responsibility, between personal dreams and collective expectation. In many regional communities, family and social ties are very strong. Parents often invest their hopes in their children as a way to improve the family's future. Education is seen not only as a personal achievement but also as a collective effort and sacrifice. However, after graduating from university or vocational school, young people from rural areas often face limited job opportunities in their hometowns. Industries are scarce, wages are low, and career growth is slow. As a result, moving the big cities become almost unavoidable. At the same time, families may expect us to return home immediately to help with family business, take care of younger siblings or support aging parents. This expectation is not born out of pressure, but out of love, tradition, and necessity. Unfortunately, these expectations often clash with the realities of today's competitive job market. Let me illustrate this with a situation commonly experienced by many anak daerah. After completing higher education in major city, a young graduate receive a job offer with better salary and long-term career prospect. However, accepting this offer means staying far from home. Meanwhile, back in the hometown, the family relies on that young person. Perhaps the parents run small business or the household economic depends on the additional income. There may also be social pressure where the community expects the graduate to give back immediately. This situation puts the young person in a difficult position. Choosing to stay in the city may be seen as selfish or disloyal. Choosing to return home may mean sacrificing professional growth and financial stability. No option, no option feels complete right, and both choice carry emotional consequence. There are several key challenges that make this dilemma even more complex. First, economic inequality. Urban areas offer higher wages, better infrastructure, and more professional networks. Rural areas often lack these resources, making it difficult for young people to fully utilize their skills. Second, social expectation. Anak daerah are often viewed as successful simply because they have studied outside their region. This creates pressure to provide immediate result even when they themselves are still struggling to build their career. Third, identity conflict. Living in the city requires adapting to new cultures, lifestyles, and values. Over time, some young people feel disconnected from their roots, yet still feel they do not fully belong in urban society. This dilemma show this dilemma show that the problem is not a lack of loyalty or ambition, but a lack of structural support. Young people should not have to choose between family and future. From a broader perspective, this issue reflects unequal development between regions. When opportunities are concentrated in big cities, migration becomes a necessity rather than a choice. As a result, rural areas lose their young, educated population while cities become overcrowded. Families also need to understand that success today is a long-term process. Supporting a young person's career development outside the region does not mean losing them forever. In fact, it can be strategic investment for the future of the family and the community. There are several solutions that can help reduce this dilemma. First, governments should promote regional development, such as creating local industries, remote work opportunities, and entrepreneurship programs in rural areas. Second, educational institutions should prepare students not only academic but also mental to face this transition and conflicts. Third, families and communities should adopt a more flexible mindset, allowing young people to grow independently before expecting them to contribute fully. In conclusion, the journey of Anak Daerah is not an easy one. It is a journey filled with sacrifice, tough decisions, and emotional struggles. However, it is also a journey of hope, resilience, and responsibility. Balancing personal ambition and family duty is not about choosing one over the other, but about finding the right time and support system. By understanding these realities, we can create a society where young people from regional areas are empowered to success without losing their roots. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.